That's cool. All right. Well, what's going on, guys and girls? Rob here. And Candy right here. So Candy stays close by. And let's see what else I got going on. Let me close this window here. I'll be taking my shoes off. I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to talk. I'm going to see what you guys got going on tonight. And then I'm going to talk a little more. And then we might even talk a little more. All right. What's going on, people? So tonight we just finished the first YouTube Racing League race of season 3. Congrats to Paul Gobier. He wins the first race. It didn't lead but a couple laps, but that's all it takes. Hell, and you know what? I think he led the last lap. That's it. He wins that race. 14 more to go. Can he win all 15 of them? If he does, I'll send him $50. But he's got to win all 15 of them. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think so, guys. That would be tough. Oh, boys. So, girls, too. Boys and girls. How about that? I got me some of these eggs, the Dove eggs with the coconut. I just finished me some lasagna. And you want to be a board gamer, huh? Tell me where you start. I'll tell you where I started. How about that? Anybody in here that does not have any board games at all, as far as sports board gaming? Well, that's Philip. Philip's got about 58 of them. So, what's up, Philip? Yeah. Thomas says hi, Miss Rob. Thomas got in touch with me earlier. He has contacted me about Downey's. What's going on, Thomas? He contacted me about Downey's games. Wrestling. I've heard a couple people say it was all right. Is that the one? Is Downey the same one that has shootout hockey? Philip's got a lot of games. I bet Thomas has got a lot of games. Where's my man? Where's my man? Sean at? And where do we start? Where did we start? What's up, the hobbyist? Where did we start? What was the game? Who was the game that was like, okay, I've got to go to my mom's tomorrow and pick up History Maker Golf. Oh, awesome. Where did we start, though? I mean, how old were we? See, I'm 53 years old, and I just got back into this at 51, just before my 52nd birthday. I just got back into it. Captain Carl, big shout out to him. Big shout out to Don Heston as well. But when did everybody get back into the hobby? Now, I'm not talking about when you were 18 years old and playing, I don't know, basket. Does anybody remember that game? Does anybody remember playing the game basket? You got to tell me if you remember that game. I bought that game 2 or 3 times. Delaware, what's up, Chris? Does anybody remember that game? Basket. Somebody's got to know what I'm talking about. I bought it 2 or 3 damn times when I was a kid. I love playing it. What does it take to play, guys? Somebody help me out right there. I mean, when I was a teenager, you could find 25 different boxes of basket. It didn't matter. You got to know what it is. Somebody tell me what it is. Started with a 6-team selector set with Strat in 1970. I was 10. All right, Captain Carl. Now, have you been a player of these games for 50 straight years? Or Did you give it a break for 25 years or give it a break for 15 years? What happened with you? Tell me what happened, like from 1970 until now. It's 50 years. I have been doing a Mets play with the History Maker baseball projected set for this. Awesome. I've got to get that projected set. As long as it's on a website, I just haven't went yet. I've been lazy, haven't found it yet, and I hadn't looked at it. I got to tell you that. Somebody answer that question. Somebody got to help me out. Love basket. D. Scott knows what I'm talking about. Now, D. Scott, what was the difference? Now tell them the difference between the upper class basket and the lower class basket. Do you remember? There was one major difference. Some of the basket games were awesome, and some of them absolutely sucked. Tell us what was the difference in them. If he knows that, oh man, it's like we're 5 points. Oh, you got to remember. Think about the whole setup and how did some of the setups come up, and then some of them they changed them. Some of them they changed them at the end. I was like, how in the hell can you do this to a basketball setup? Somebody's got to be knowing it. I've been playing Phil Singer games, Champions of the Galaxy and Legends of Wrestling since they first came out. Wow. Now, what year was that, Thomas? Been playing ever since, but with many other games. Captain Carl, that is awesome. Like I say, I've just been going again now for 15 months, man. I'm just getting back into the swing. There was one major difference. All right. You guys know what D. Scott's talking about, right? It had the ping pong balls and it had the little holes on the court, and you pull back a little lever and you shoot the ping pong ball into the hoop. It was a basketball game. But it was one major difference. When you first bought it, first 2 or 3 years, it was like, oh yes. But oh my God. So you've been playing it for like 34 years, Thomas. That is cool. That is cool. It's on the freebies page. Mets are 2-0. And are you doing just the Mets? All right, let me fix some guys in here. Let's add some moderators. Thomas earned it. He's been earning that a long time. D. Scott's earned it too. It's a lot of folks in here, man. It's must be moderators a long time ago. I apologize. It is something different, man. All right. I'm going to tell you what the difference was. You used to pull it back and you shoot the ball. Well, the hoops at first were made out of metal and you could flip up. There at the end, they started having these little piece of shit plastic ones that would lean to the side and stuff like that. They sucked. But the rims at first were actual metal. You could flip them down, and they were actual metal. They were the bomb. But at the end, they started making these damn nets, and you'd put it up against the backboard, and then all of a sudden they'd start leaning and shit. Does anybody remember that? Keith White, did you ever play a game called basket, Keith, where you pull back a lever and the little ping pong ball was there, and you shoot the ball up in the net, basket. It was a basketball game. You can shoot half-court shots, too. I mean, you can go way back and go, whoo. But the board was, I don't know, the box was about like this. All you had to do is take your top off and then put the 2 little ends on. Yeah, you remember that. At first, they were cool because you could drop a little rims down, all right? Then at the end, they got cheap. And they put these little piece of shit plastic up at the top, and they would start leaning and stuff. And after a while, the ball wouldn't even fit in it. G Puck says he still got one. Oh, yes. Now, G Puck, is it with metal rims, or was it those damn plastic around the top where they would start leaning? The metal rims are some badass things. Remember the old electric football game where the damn football players ran all over the field? Thomas, let me tell you something about that one. 1978. 1978. How old was I? 11 years old. Okay. I'm 11 years old. Yeah. Next time you go, check the rims and see if they're metal. If they're metal, man, they still work. I'm telling you. Coin there, bro. Coin. If they're plastic, it may not. But Thomas, what you was talking about, the football players. I had plenty of bases and all that stuff. And I asked my mom and dad. Yeah, oh yeah. And then the ball don't roll the right way. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I asked for all the NFC teams in 1978. Now, all the AFC teams, I'm sorry, because that's the year Pittsburgh and the Cowboys have been going to the Super Bowl like in 77. So in 78, I asked my mom and dad, go to Sears. I said, little Sears catalogs. I'm probably way too old for most of you guys. And I was like, okay, I want the NFC East, and I want the NFC West, and I want the NFC Central. So they went and got them. So at Christmas time, my brothers got bicycles and all this kind of stuff. I opened it up, and I got the NFC East with the St. Louis Cardinals, Dallas Cowboys, and Giants, and all those teams. The next year, I asked for the AFC, whatever. I got one year and one the next year, along with some other stuff. I met my wife in 2005. She came down and lived with me and with my parents and myself. And what, 07? 08. It was 07. 06, 07. So let me tell you what happened. I go up in the attic and I notice I still have all these teams still left. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in those, remember those little light orange, their original color, 78, 79, whatever. So I got Tampa Bay, I got Seattle, I got all of them, the original. So, Thomas says I lost connection. All right. I got to have 3 yeses if I'm still going good here. Just give me a yes, or either I'll have to restart the whole video. Just give me a yes, guys. If I got 3 yeses, I'm going to hang in there. We're good. So Chris says we're good. Come on, guys. Somebody else, let me know we're good. Good. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So I had all 28 teams. 28 teams, right? And I moved back up to Philly with my wife. We were just living together at the time. And she looked at me and she said, I wonder if they're worth a little money. So I look on eBay, and I don't have an eBay. I know at the time I have nothing to know. I know nothing about eBay. And I said, you know what? Maybe. I said, hell, I got 2 teams of the Cowboys here because I bought a team of the Cowboys, plus I got one with the set. So I had like 2 teams of the Steelers and 2 of the Cowboys. I said, let's see what the hell happens. Yeah, I remember the Monday Night Football with the little records about like that. That was cool as shit, Philip. You're right. I remember you doing this when you first started your channel. Yeah, I even talked about it. So I put the Dallas Cowboys up on eBay. And I was like, okay, well, if 28 teams, could I get $5? So I asked $5 and I started this little bidding thing, whatever they could bid on it. And the Cowboys, I go away for a couple days, and it's like a 7-day period they can bid on it. And I come home and I see that the Cowboys are $39. And I tell my wife, look, or my girlfriend at the time, I'm getting $39 for this little package of stuff. And she's like, what the hell? I said, yeah, what the hell? So I start putting each one of them on there individually, each team on there individually. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know what the hell it was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It might have been the color of the uniforms. I don't know if they're rare or what the hell happened. I put them on there. And all of a sudden, it was like somebody lit a torch to my damn eBay. I put $5 on that. Before I even leave the room, it's done went to 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm like sitting here watching it go up. It's not like I have to even I don't even have to reboot the computer. I'm actually watching the damn numbers go like that. And I'm like, it's still got 6 days and 23 hours left. And I'm like, what in the hell? A guy found my email, and he called me and he said, look, if you take it off right now, I'll send you $125. And I'm like, what? Because I look and I see it's like $63. He said, if you take it off and say you no longer have it, and I don't know how in the hell he found my email address. He said, I'll send you $125 right now. He said, if you don't believe me, I'll send you 50 right now, and then I'll give you the other 75 as soon as you say you got it packaged up for me. Well, I told him, I said, you know what? I'm scared to do it because I thought maybe I might get in trouble with eBay or something. So I didn't do it. And it went for like $94 or something, but he ended up buying it. So he wasn't mad at me or nothing, but he was offering me $125 for that damn one team. And all of them together almost went for like $1,000 or something. It was nuts. I was like, what is going on here? Shit. Reason I'm doing the Mets, a driver at work is jonesing for some baseball. So I figured run the Mets for him until baseball starts, if it starts. So you're not even a Mets fan. Yeah. Philip, I know all about that. I know all about those little records. And that's a game you had to have two people play. If you don't know what Philip's talking about, you had about 8 or 10 records. And on one side, the offense could put draw play, long pass, whatever. And on the back, you had defenses A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, whatever. And it would tell you on the chart, like, okay, well, E is blitzing or something like that. It was awesome, man. It was really cool. Mets all right by me. Always a fun team. Yeah, you know what? The Mets, we used to have. Now let me lower my voice a little bit. I'm too loud. Sorry about that, wife. We used to have a what do you call it? Farm team, whatever, minor league team close by. What's up, Derek? We used to have a minor league team right here at us, and it was in the 80s where we could go see Strawberry, Howard Johnson, Gooden. I mean, 20 minutes away, right there where Sean lives. Sean's 5 minutes away from him. Played that with my brother when we were kids. Yeah, you can still find that game, Philip. They're high priced, and the reason they're high priced, it's got a mechanism inside, kind of like a timing belt. And once that belt breaks, it's no more good. But if you can find it, it's worth a lot of money. You're the kid among geezers. Just came over here from Tabletop Earl's game. How's things going out there, Derek? I saw gas today, 115.9. So 115.9. Let me take a bite of my egg. These damn things are good. Still have my first full MLB set, 72 Strat. My first full NFL set. Damn. Woo! 97 degrees in sunny California today. And it's still 6:15 out there. Let's see what the temperature is here. It's not that warm out here. It's probably 75. Maybe it may have been a little warmer. Current temperature. 65 right now. It was nice and warm early, though. It was warm, nice day, real nice day. 65. All right, Thomas, we're here, man. We are here. Thomas, he actually emailed me a little earlier. He told me to try out this game from let me tell you. Let me tell you, because he was telling me all about it. He said, Rob, and I can't open the damn thing. It's a wrestling game, and let me make sure I don't mess up, because I'm pretty good at messing up. It's 56 there in Phillip right now. What's the name of it? Here we are. Downey Games. It's a wrestling game. I know a couple of people out there's played it. Thomas told me about it, and he says he's got the early 80s set and the AWA set. He said I should try playing it, so I may well try to pick that up. First football APBA game I ever played was Denver and Dallas. Ron had his Cowboys. I beat him 29-24 on Christmas Day, 1987. Yeah, Thomas is back. Welcome back, Thomas. Yeah, man, I tell you, and that's what makes so many games, so many board games, fun to play by yourself. But some of them are even a little more fun, I think, with two people. Status Pro Basketball. I had the Status Pro the Ravens drafted J.K. Dobbins. Yeah. Well, they got him second round. I thought that Chiefs pick last night was a little premature, a little too early. Has anybody took a quarterback yet in the second round? But Status Pro Basketball, I had it right there. I got it in like 85 or 86, right there when the Lakers and the Celtics were all, having their war with each other. And it's so much more fun playing with two people, I think. Champions of the Galaxy came out in 86, a long-time player. Thomas, it's a good game. It is a fun game. Let's see. Let me think back and just try to figure out what was a game I really like to play. You guys ever seen the Calico spinner baseball? Let me see if I can find it. They call it All-Star Baseball or something, but you had cards and you did a spin to it. Let me see if I can find it. Calico Spinner All-Star Baseball. Here we go. Here's one of his cards. I just popped in for a bit. The racing was a lot of fun, Rob. Thanks for letting me have a car. Sean, I'm on my way out for the night. Take care. Keith, have a great evening. Here's what one of those cards look like right there. I don't know if you've ever seen them or not, but Catico had an all-star baseball game. And I got that game like when I was, I don't know, hell, I had to be a teenager. I was a young kid, but probably my mom bought it for me. And yeah, we'll probably try to have race 2 this weekend. So Keith, I hope you're still in here. We'll probably try to have it this weekend. That's what the game looks like. All-star baseball. Yeah. Catico All-Star Baseball. Always a lot of fun. But just like Thomas said, I had that electric football game for years, man. I had it for years. Hell, I've still got an electric baseball game. The one you pull back and hit it all. Jalen Hurts went to the Eagles. Really? Wow. Awful early. I'm still telling you where I think Fromm's going. I think he's going that way. New England. We'll see. Should be good. Roger Ward, what's up? Check out the new disc cards people put out. GPUC for Yeah, yeah. It was, man, I tell you what, it was a lot of fun. Mhm. I used to play a lot of those games when I was like, bye bye Carson Wentz. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I would play a lot of those games when I was a kid. Oh man, I would. Oh man, I would. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I got two I got to put back. I can't eat those. They are too rich. Let me tell everybody that even stopped by, even if you didn't stop by here but for 30 seconds last night, that was an unbelievable time I had last night. 5+ hours of constant football talk. We carried on a lot of garbage. We fussed, argued, laughed, smiled, whatever. But I just had a great time. So I wanted to tell anybody, if all you did is stop by here and say, well, baseball, football is not my thing, but I'll sit and watch it for 2 minutes. Thanks so much. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. I really did. And guess what? When I went to bed last night, she hadn't fell asleep yet. She went to bed at 9:30. She couldn't fall asleep still. But what we got here? No news. Eagles fans underwhelmed by Rieger, angry over the Lamb miss. Ooh, so they don't went down. They don't went down to Philadelphia. They don't went down to the link and let my man, the GM, what's his name, letting him know he's done screwed up again. His days are numbered if they don't win this year. Check out Dennis Collier, Channel Spinner Baseball. All right. Well, let me write this down. Let me write all this stuff down. You guys, man, you guys are the wealth of information around here. I'm definitely not it. I'm behind the times. I'll let all this stuff pass me by. You see. Let me get my pen. But I'll say it, from like 80s up until a year ago, I never even messed with any of this stuff. I just never did. I went fishing all the time or whatever, and I still like my fishing. Don't get me wrong. Channel Spinner Baseball. All right, Thomas. Yeah, man, we understand that all the way. Don't be staying up on our account. Definitely get the time tomorrow. Check out the feed. Roger Ward. Oh, Roger, I was going to do a play on your name earlier, but I was scared you was going to get mad at me. I was going to say, "Where's Batman?" But nobody would have understood what I was talking about. Has anybody ever said something like that to you? And is that offensive? I was going to say that to you. I was going to say, "Where's Batman?" But probably nobody could tell. Nobody could say why why I said that to you. Can anybody figure out why I said that to Roger? Where's Batman? He might know. He might know. It would be an old joke. It wouldn't be a new joke. His name was Bert. That's right. That's right. No way do I get mad. Yes, they have, and no worries. Yeah, I almost did that last night. I was gonna say, I know, but I was just gonna say it with Roger. I was gonna say, hey, where's Batman? Oh man, too many people in here knows what's going on. That's awesome. I like it. I like it. But I almost pulled that little joke out the hat. I was like, where we got Batman? I mean, we got Robin here. Bert and Ernie, Rob and Roger. Sean and um now we know who it is. Sean and Philip. Sean and Philip. Oh my gosh, Sean and Philip. They want to wreck each other. Dennis Collier, Channel Spinner Baseball. So I got to check that out. I will definitely check this out. Roger Ward's having a great time, and that is cool. That is really good. Went out and got the Italian food tonight. Now remember we started our race at 6:00, right? And I live about 15 minutes away from town. And 5:00, I called an Italian restaurant. I said, "Look, can you have our food ready by 7?" And we ended that race feed right at 6:45. We arrive over there. She's ready for my money. The food is extra hot. We bring it home. Boom. Couldn't have timed it no better. If we had a West and a Roger Ward, boom zowie. Yeah. Sean and Philip, the Bobbsey twins. Everybody's wanting to wreck everybody. But a couple of us got on, and this was so funny earlier today. Somebody came up and said, "Rob, what if somebody dies?" And I'm like, whoa, hold up here. Hold up just for a damn second. Rob, you do realize on the racing, and let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Hold on. You do realize on the racing that people die on here. And I'm like, whoa. We got 43 drivers. Nobody's going to die. Nobody's going to die. If they die, they get the 9 lives policy. They get to be the cool cat, right? So, so I was like, okay, we're playing with the 9 lives policy here. If somebody dies, they got to start 43rd. The rest of the season, you don't die, but you don't get a free ride either. I mean, you're going to be like, okay, you ain't dead, but we don't feel too sorry for you anyway. Yeah, the death policy. How about that now? Let's see. Let me find it. Somebody told me about it. Said somebody he wrecked his car and he died. And I'm like, what in him? It's ultra rare, thank God, right? Ultra rare. Let's see. TV events. TV events. All right, now look, this is just a little too much. TV event Y. Domestic issue with significant other. Puts driver in the news. Come on. Oh my. Legal issue during race week. Driver cited for early morning reckless driving. It is. It's absolutely true. It's in this book. Oh my God. Domestic issue, family, birth, illness, death in the family. Puts driver in the news. But I want to see the one. Where is it at right here? Driver runs into a wall. Now, where the hell is it at? I got to find this one. Oh, is it called Super Rare? All right, we got to find Super Rare. I'm like, what in the blue blazes of Batman are we talking about here? Super Rare, TVZ or something. Here we go. 13. Yeah, you're right. Number 13. Driver dies in wreck during qualifying. Yeah, oh yeah, I found it. Driver dies in wreck during qualifying. Your wife's name is Laurel, and some people call us Laurel and Hardy. I guess that makes me Hardy. Driver dies in wreck during qualifying. How about that? Roger Ward says, I'm going to change my name to Batman. Yeah, you go on down, you just say, "I'm Batman, biatch." Yeah. But I mean, contract issue causes driver to lose focus. Man, oh man. Hoop Nation, what's up? Oh, come on. I mean, some of this stuff. But if you roll a 13, driver dies in wreck in qualifying, that could affect your season a little bit. You know, I mean, you know, a flat tire is one thing. A Tribe fan, what's up? A flat tire is one thing, but driver dies in wreck during qualifying. That could really change. That could really change your career. You know. So we will do our own qualifying things anyway. But that is a qualifying thing. It's not. It's not on the rare chart. out for the season. Sorry. Dave Gardner, what's going on? We were just reading some gory details. You've heard of red, white, and blue racing, right? Yeah, I watched most of it, Dave. We found a little issue with one right here. Okay, we found a little issue. If you get TV event Z on here, right, and you roll a 13, how about this one? This could change your life. Driver dies in wreck during qualifying. I think I want to do a season, and you go to Daytona, and you wreck and you die. That would kind of, I mean, lucky 13, yeah. Can you imagine? I mean, come on. I mean, you know, look, Keith, I love you, brother. Keith, I love you, but come on, make it a little more kid friendly. Okay, look, have it. They carry him off in a stretcher. Both arms and both legs are broken. You out for the season. Be nice. Let's make it kid friendly here. Oh, okay. Let's look at the super rare events chart. Oh, I got that in there too. Hold on for a second. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Super rare events. We got old super rare events. Yeah. Oh yeah. Once it happens to you, it only can happen once, though, right? In the last race, you come back and wreck again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Super rare event. Horrific wreck. Driver dies. Oh my gosh. It's on here. Come on. It should be a funny one. Keith has a dark side, no doubt about it. Oh, it's got a modification too. Hold on. What hold on. What does it say here? Roll one die. Find out who the driver that died. Wouldn't that be a hell of a note? You said they're watching my race, and all of a sudden, who was in fifth? I got bad news for you. You just hit a wall. Oh my God. They do have one where a streaker runs across naked. Yes, Sean, they do. Hold on for a second. Let's see. Streaker loose in the outfield. Yellow flag comes out. That's absolutely true. Streaker. Who painted a number on the wall? But that's the absolute truth. Number 64. So get somebody else to check it. Super rare events. Streaker is loose in the infield. Yellow flag comes out. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Driver heart. How about this one? This is another one. Driver heart attack. causes trouble event. Oh no, don't tell me that one. Driver heart attack causes trouble. Oh my Lord. History maker baseball brawl interrupts. Everyone dies. A visiting team jumps on a plane crash. Mountain seas. Oh my Lord. This is called gloom and doom, folks. I'm serious. I mean, you know, I got 43 cars out there. I don't need to lose 2 or 3 of my drivers due to what's roll number number 63. Undisclosed security situation forces evacuation of the track, cancellation of the rest of the event. Oh my Lord. Driver in bottom group falls ill behind the wheel, drops out of the race. Oh my Lord. Yeah, Strat needs that, right? Morgana the kissing bandit. Shakes. How about that? Morgana the kissing bandit comes and kisses the pitcher. He walks in next 2 batters. Or she comes and kisses a batter. He falls asleep and gets hit between the eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. That's the first time I'd seen this one on here, though. Horrific wreck. Driver dies. Should have crowd not distancing properly. Events canceled. Yeah. Safe distancing not being. Oh my gosh. Errant drive strikes golfer on temple. Decided dies or not. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? you play it. It's Roger going. Roger's going away. You guys have a good one, Roger. How about this one? You replaying golf, and at the bottom of the card, the Tiger Woods card, it says something about lady in the crowd would like to take off with you. Do you take off or do you not? Roll a dice. 1 through 8, you catch a disease. 9 through 12, you're fine. Can you imagine that shit? if you roll 00, you get a damn golf club thrown through your window. Husband finds out. Husband finds out, and now somebody broke her off. Oh my God. Husband finds out 9-iron flies through window. Can you imagine? Oh my Lord. Season in jeopardy. Yeah. Nike in arms. Nike up in arms. It's all in the hips and round. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? You go out to the place out there in Scottsdale where they play on the 16th hole, and it's all it is just all these people watching golf. And one of the girls walking through the desert, rattlesnake bites you. If you roll doubles, you don't make it to the hospital in time. Oh my God. So, hey, I'm telling you though, what was it? 97 or 98. Um, and this ain't no joke. I was playing not too far from where, back over in the area, not too far from where I live. And I hit one in the bushes. It was a hot day, man, right there next to the creek. And I had one of these little scooper things to scoop a ball up. When my buddy said go in there and hit it, and I'm like, uh, they become instant millionaire. Yeah. I stick that thing in there. When I do, a snake bites or strikes at the thing that I'm scooping the ball out. And I almost climbed in there. And one of my buddies that was playing, he said, like, hell, let's see, it's a black snake. Let me look at it. He looked in there and he said, that's a cottonmouth. So that, I was 15 feet away from going in there. It's Hal hitting in the bleachers. Yeah. 17th. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, my fans. I need Justin catch his hell. Can you imagine? We as a group ought to call Strat and tell them to. I don't have his number, and the only way I would give it is if I knew Strat would call him. This guy's a little upset with your business tactics, but we think he really wants your product bad, and we all sign it, send it to Strat, and then a week later send it to him. Can you imagine? Oh my God, he'd light us up on the channel. Golf, if you roll a 10, you fall over and break your back. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if we did that? If we did that to ID Jester? Leslie Nielsen, home plate umpire, severely strict. Decided, I says, arrest the team, the whole damn team. Oh me. Yeah. ID Jester just does not like Strat. Is this Mr. Jester? We have a question for you, sir. We were wondering how we can make your game any better. We understand your son called us and said that you are having problems figuring out exactly how to get runners out, and couldn't read the charts properly. One person even said that you only read Chinese charts, not English. So should we send it to you in Chinese, sir? I know I better be nice. I'm just picking ID. I'm just what they call it. I'm just stacking on top there. 9 guys are already on top of you. I'm just stacking on top. CP Cards and Dice guy did a 30-minute video of him calling Strat. Whoa, Derek. Who was CP Cards and Dice did it, or he called ID Jester doing it? 30-minute video. Who was it CP Cards and Dice that called, or was it ID Jester and he actually saw ID Jester doing it? Oh my gosh. Oh. So CP Cards and Dice did it. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you guys called ID Jester calling Strat customer service. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Is it still up on video? Is that still a video? ID don't have the cojones. Really? I wish I'd have been on here the other night when I called the Mexican restaurant. I wish I'd have been on. I shouldn't have done it though. But hey, I did it. Oh my goodness. How many? Whoa. Now let's hold up for a second. Then let's hold up for a second. ID doesn't like strat games, but how many strat games have you guys watched him play? And I'm not picking on him. I'm just saying. I know he's lit into Stratomatic a bunch of times, and I don't have nothing good or bad to say about him because I don't have a game by him. I'll be the first to admit it. But you've seen him play baseball, yeah? Okay, I got you. Well, I can't say nothing good or bad about him. He does not like the business practices. Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah. And I've heard, hey, and in fairness to ID Jester, I've heard a lot of people say their business practices are not the best. I can't say anything good or bad about them because I don't know it. I've never dealt with them. And I may not ever deal with them. I'm not gonna say I won't or will, but I've heard enough people. Video is still up. I'll watch it in a little bit. Strat, card and dice, only hockey. Bitch about that also. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, does anybody in here? How do you guys get along with the way Strats treated you as far as customer service? How would you rate them? 1 to 100. So 100 is the best, and 1's the worst. So, and anybody just watching my channel, if you're watching if you're watching my channel right now, go to live chat, and the people are actually right now rating how well Stratomatic has treated them. 1 to 100, guys. So just give me a number as far as, okay, 95 is excellent, no issues, but never use PC game. Okay. Tribe fan. I was Tribe fan. Okay. Strat screwed me over a major card order last year when a simple visit to the website would have fixed it. See that right there, man. That's gotta be a low score when they can do something and don't. You know, we've been picking on Keith. I mean, good Lord. We've been sitting here picking on Keith about the death of the drivers and shit. But come on, man. Let's be for real. Let's be for real about it. How many people in here would not give Keith a 90 to 100? Customer service. Hell, I called him the other day. I talked to Keith. I called him directly. I said, Keith, Delaware, have you already got something in the mail already? You should have something in the mail coming in the next day or two. But yeah, Sean. Now, Sean, have you ever ordered anything from Keith? Have you ever played anything? Only a few minor problems over the years, and they fixed them right away. Yes, Don. They sent me the wrong season of soccer, and yeah, man, it's on its way to you. They were helpful a couple of years ago when I moved hockey and basketball to a new computer, but I hear terrible things about them online. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. And that's play.com. Wow. Oh, they were helpful a couple of years ago when I moved hockey and basketball to a new computer, but I hear terrible. D. Scott, now was that the one when that paragraph, was that about play.com or Strat? They were helpful a couple years ago when I moved hockey and basketball to a new computer, but I hear terrible things about them online. Oh, Strat. Okay. Keith gets a 95 for customer service plus. Yes, me too. Absolutely. The racing game should have you eat McDonald's, spill your milkshake all over the wheel, and throw up from eating. That's what you need, Sean. You need to get you one of these games and play it and go online, go live. That would be good for you. That would be excellent. And have a bunch of old men show you how to play it. And, older people watching the channel, doing your thing, bro. It'd be good. You'd have to be responsible. You couldn't get on there and do stupid shit. You'd have to do MP Fox, what's up? I think it'd be good for you. I think it would be excellent for you to have your own channel on basketball, all seasons from 68 to current, most seasons $24. Upgraded my game at $70 upgrade. Yes, I am a Strat fan. Okay, cool. STM. Nothing wrong with that. Like I say, I have told people all along that I've only had real problems with one person when I ordered stuff, and I won't order from that person again. And it happens to be some friends of the channel's friends, but that's okay. But the inventor of Title Bout and Title Bout 2, he and I had it out. We had it out. And I said, hey, you got a great game, but boy, your customer service lacks a lot. Jim Trunzel, he is, to me, he lacks a lot. He really did not have any service when it came to customer service. And it took me, good Lord, 3 months to get the game. And he's in North Carolina, and I'm in Virginia. Shit, I could have walked down there and got it in that time. I don't trust customer service. And let's be for real about it. You put Title Bout 2, that was his best work. Title Bout 2 was better than Title Bout. Title Bout was good, but Title Bout 2 was better. Put it up against Glory Days Boxing, and that's like Glory Days Boxing and knock it out 9 out of 9 times. It will. And I'm with you, MP Fox. I could play PC games. I elect not to. I like the cards and the dice. People watch. People don't raise too much hell about me taking my time and being slow. Clinton Parks gives me a hard time once in a while, but not lately. Not lately. I'm actually learning that game. I'm catching on to it. The Clinton gave me a hard time the first week or two. Yeah. But I'm catching on. I'm with you. And once I catch on to the game, I'll be all right. So I will freaking give you a hard time, man. I'm good for that. Here comes ID Juster. We was wondering if you made a video and called Stratomatic. Have you ever called Stratomatic and made a video of it? That's who we need. We need an ID Jester in here. Yeah, anybody that's just getting here, tell us how you got into board gaming. Whether you were a teenager or like me. I did it when I was a teenager, right? And then I quit. And then I didn't start back up again until I was in my 50s. How did you guys go about it? Have you been board gaming for 25 years, 35 years, 50 years, 10 years? Tell us your stories if you're just getting in here. We want to hear it, man. how many years? Like I say, I've been on here for 15 months now, and I watched. Only last 5 years for Tribe fan. Okay, you're a little younger than me, right, Tribe? You're younger than I am. I got into this by inventing games with my baseball. Wow, hockey and football cards. I have a couple of tape broadcasts from when I was 6. Oh my gosh. Wow, MP Fox, save them broadcasts, bro. Save them. Oh my gosh. Now ID Jester saying hello to everybody but me. 10 or 15 years. Oh, okay. I'm right much older than you, Tribe. My bad. Started in 6th grade with Strat, Derek says. Stopped in high school, played a bit in the service, not again until about 3 years ago. Okay. I invented dice games with my friends. And you know what, MP Fox, that is awesome, man. At Bryan, I was a college student when I started, never stopped, started in 1974. Yep. Caught that Reds Phillies game today, too. Atla Bryan is great on him, Mike. He does a great job. I've got that same baseball board that you've got with the little cards, with the little tokens. I've got those too. I've got them downstairs. Yep, my mom has them locked up and brings them out when family has had a little too much. Oh my gosh, MP Fox, awesome. Outlaw football in 87, Stratton 92, played to 2000 and got away from it, back into it in 2011. I got you. Yeah. You guys are a lot of you guys are a lot younger than I am. 6th grade, I got Strat football 4-team for Christmas, then 4-team NBA set for my birthday a few months later. Like I say, I played Status Pro basketball in 86, 87 or something like that. And then I ordered an updated set, like 91 or 92, something like that. And by that time, I was getting away from it. I was a teenager, and a little too much too. I'd hang around to moose lodges and stuff like that. I just got away from it, no doubt about it. And I don't know. I sat here. I want to say the first person I saw playing was, oh gosh, what's this guy's name? He plays ASG golf on here. What is his name? But I called him. I play at. At first I was playing at ASG golf, where you would be the caddy and you decide what clubs and all. What was the guy's name? ASG something or other. I played Status Pro baseball a bit in the service. Played against an Ron Emig or something. Yeah, that's his name, Ron Emig or Emig or whatever. I sent a message to him one day. As you know, I'm the freaking king of board gaming. I was playing when I was 8 to 9 and never stopped. Did some computer board gaming mostly, but C&D are coming back. Yeah. Never heard of Stratomac until 2010 or 11 when one person on my trivia team played it, then watched a video demos did for May Madness. Was lucky to get first Strat mini set for nothing. Wow, Tribe. Ron Imk. That's his name. I watched him playing that, and then all of a sudden it started sending me other places. This was like December of 2018. December of 2018. So last year was 2019. That's right. And then by that time, I just started watching stuff. And then my first game, oh Lord, what was my first game I bought? Oh my goodness. What was the first game I got and started playing? Yeah, Atma Golf. Yeah, Atma Golf. That was my first one. And it just started drawing a few people watching it. Glad I could help you with your downfall, MP. Alan Chris, ESP, ES Postrat got me hooked on this YouTube community several years ago. Cool. Amazon gift card was the reason I got it for free. Now I play daily, and my son is getting into it a little, although he is more into computer games. You know, that's the thing right there. I would love to see Sean get just one game, something he likes, man, and just, play it, try it. Started on YouTube with Tabletop Earl, then Tenacious Earl, then B Demos, and it just snowballed. Yeah. Now, Tenacious Earl, and he the one that had a fit. And I want to be nice about it. He was doing a replay of the Phillies or replay of somebody. I mean, he just broke down, went mad on the channel. Does anybody remember seeing that? Scared me, man. I thought the man was dying. I was like, what in the hell is going on here? And he may have erased it off the board, off his channel, but I wish I could have saved it. Does anybody remember seeing that? I mean, he was, he wasn't crying, dude. I mean, he was ready to throw the game away. He was, oh man, I mean, yeah, he was like ready to throw it across the room and shit. But that was awesome to watch. Yeah. But it was awesome to watch because it was like, okay, this guy, it was before I even started really playing stuff. I watched it and I was like, ain't no way this dude's getting this intense about this. Oh, it was. And as much as people may say it took a toll on him, I guarantee you it's sold product. You can't make that up, dudes. I mean, my man, he was sweating bullets. I mean, you could look at him and and now rolling the dice now, and the Phillies up 6-4 in the 8th. And the next thing you know, they give up a 3-run shot. And I mean, oh man, I'm gonna tell you this: if they ever did an ESPN commentary on board gaming, if they really did it on board gaming, they could show that and be like, good Lord, people really take it that wild. And then interview everybody around, be like, oh man, yeah. It was, I saw it, and I actually thought for a minute he was carrying on joking. And then the farther he went along, and the farther he went along, and the farther he went along, you could tell my man was having a hard time with it. And I was like, from then, I started getting some of my stuff, some of my baseball, some of that, whatever. And I had decided then, I'm going to do a replay of the Red Sox. Yeah, oh God, I'm sure you were, man. You almost had to pull him out of a hole that night, I'm sure. But I didn't watch it live. I watched a replay of it. He did a big and double switches. Sean, it was more like he was heartbreaking, man. It was more like he might have been cussing, but it's more like it almost looked like he was having a nervous breakdown. He was just, I mean, he would make a move and it'd be the wrong move. He'd do another move, it'd be the wrong move. He had the hardest luck of anybody I've ever seen. And then, it won't long after that, a few months later, it was crazy. I start my Red Sox, playback. And, as you know, they won 106 games, I think, 107 games. So I felt pretty good that at least we can probably have a winning season, So I promised my wife, I said, look, when I start this game, if I have to, I'll play 5 games in one day just to make sure they win one. So I can kind of end the day in a, kind of bright note. And the season, if you go back and watch it, yeah, you go back and watch that season with the Red Sox. Watch the first 30 games. They were like 8-22, 9-21, and I'm like, really? Then they ran off 15 out of 16, and I was like, okay, now we got something going. After game 50, I'm thinking we were almost like 25-25. I mean, we were just rocking. And then by game 75, we were cooking. I mean, in 50 games, I think we won almost 40, something like that. And I was like, all right, this is a Red Sox I remember. And we got cooking a little bit there, and I was like, okay, I still want to stay on the even keel. So if we lose by 5 runs, I'm gonna come back and play another game, and try to end on a good note every night. I never did tell people why I did it, but I tried to do it that way. But I always tried to do that, Tribe fan. I knew I had a good team. So anytime I played, they may lose 2 in a row. I want to play that third one that same night so I can end on a good note. Whew, okay, that kind of thing. But I think you started winning when your wife started banging on the trash can. No. But that's in by all means, folks. Anybody that's doing any replays at all, that's just one thing I did, and that was just a mental thing on my part. I was like, I want to end on a good note every night, but number 2, leave the game out. Leave the game out. If you put it away, it's so hard to pull it back out and be like, oh, geez, man, I got to get these charts and all because, especially with NPNG Plus, what I played, you got all those damn charts and stuff. You got to, yeah, it was a lot to it. And I've had people come back and tell me I've watched 120 of those games. And I'll start off with sad, then I'll put LOL or something, and then I'll be like, do I owe you money now? Do I owe you money for watching all that? Because oh my Lord, if they'd pay by the minute, if YouTube would pay by the minute, we would be in business. We would be in business. They only pay by the view though, because like I say, last night, man, 5 hours. Has the other quarterback went yet? Has Fromm went yet? Somebody to do a little check. You should watch Fortnite rage. People punch their computer screens and smash their keyboards. Nah. And that's the thing, man. I went over to IDJ's channel, and he'll have some war game or now I like the ones where he opens boxes and stuff and figures out stuff. It's like a mind twisting game. But some of that stuff he does, I go in there and I just do like this and just try to figure out what in the blue blazes of hell is he playing. And it's above my head. And I'm like, okay, I'll shut the hell up. I won't say a word. I won't say a word. I'll just leave. But I have went in there before. I'm not lying. And see him playing some game, and he'll be talking and narrating. Okay, now we're going to do this. Now we're going to do this, and I'll be like, and I'd be like, if I ask a question, what? Number one, I wouldn't even know what the hell question to ask. I'd be like, I wouldn't even know what to ask. But hey, but big props to him for playing it, man. Yep. Next. Astros game needs sound effects. But I flushed Albert Pujols' card down the toilet after a game in our draft league. Don Huston. Don. But yeah, I'm serious. I did do that. I never told anybody until tonight that when I played that 100, it was almost 185 games. Anytime I ended a game on a sour note, I'd be like, you know what? I might play another game in a little while, guys. And how'd the race go today? The race went pretty good, ID. Let's see where you finished. Oh, me. Oh, me, oh, my. Let's see, where did ID Jester finish? 12th. He finished 12th today. Sean didn't die in the race. Sean had a stroke in the race. Sean didn't have a stroke in the race. Let's figure out team points. You guys want to figure out the team points right now? We can do it if you want to. You guys want to figure out team points? Team 1. Ken Castro. Where did Ken finish? 26th. D. Scott Howard. I'll go down teams 1, 2. I'll go all the way down. And then that way you know exactly where you're at. My team's 11, so. D. Scott 16th. Clinton Parks 31st. So Ken Castro's points don't count. Tabletop Chris Delaware 37th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for Chris. And their best finisher was Team 1. Let's see. And what did I say? D. Scott had the best finish? 16th. So that's 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 30, 29, 28. 35 points after 1. Team 2. Because we're taking the best finisher and the worst finisher on your team. The middle 2 we don't count. G Puck. Where did G Puck finish last? He's gonna be the 1 point in, so he will be the worst finisher. Now let's see who their best finisher is. Sean 6th. Keith White. Where did Keith White finish? 14th. D-Lons 11th. So Sean 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. 38 and 1 is 39 all night long. They're in first place right now, the 2 teams. Team 3. Roger Ward 3rd. It'll be hard to beat that. David Demos. David Demos. Where the hell did he finish? 38th, not good. ID Jester, 12th. His points won't count. Festus Gerber, 15th. That won't count. So Roger, 43, 42, 41. So 41 for Roger Ward and David Demos. 1, 2, 3, 6. He got 6 points. That'll be 47. They're in first place so far. All right. So far, Team 3 is in first. Team 4. Somebody mentioned Team 4 to you. Who is that? Don Heston. All right. Philip Reynolds, 2nd. Big Don. Big Don. Where's Big Don? 9th. That's real good. Glenn B. Glenn B. 32nd. Tim Tribe Fan. 7th. So it's going to be Philip Reynolds. 42 plus. Who we got? Glenn B back here? All right. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's awesome. 54 points. Team 4, 54. Team 5. Team 5, Keith Avalon. Keith did pretty good. 10th. Alan Shaw, 8th. That's 2 good finishes. Paul Govier, 1st. Oh, my God. So far, their worst finish is 10th out of 3. 10th, 8th, and a 1st. Double D. Wow, 25th. Oh my gosh. So to get 43, they're in first place, guys. They're in first place by a lot. Double D. Where the hell is Double D at? Way up here. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19 points there. 62. That's 62 team points. That is damn good. That is nothing wrong with that. P-Jet. Where did P-Jet? He finished third from in bottom, so not real good. VR Wells, way up top, so that's good. Bob B. Bob B. Where the hell did Bob B finish? Middle of the pack, so I don't have to worry about him. Michael P. Middle of the pack, so we don't worry about that. P-Jet gets 1, 2, 3 points. And then B.R. Wells gets 43, 42, 41, 40. So that'll be 43 points for Team 6. Team 7. Team 5 is going to be leading, guys. Team 5 is rolling. Team 7, Amish Elvis. Where did Amish Elvis finish? Is Amish Elvis in here? Where the hell you at, Amish? I hadn't seen him in a little while. He finished pretty good, but Bobby finished even worse. Michael B. Michael B. Didn't he finish well? Middle of the pack anyway. 20th. Steve R. They didn't have too good a finish here, so that's not too good. So Michael B. at 20th was their best finisher. Talks about me when my back is turned. 1, 2, 3. I mean, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. That's their good score. So they got to hope something happens here. And Bobby, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Not very good. 32 points for Team 7. Team 8. Team 8. Fast Eddie Chilton. He finished 18th. Candy. 21st. Colorado Kid. 40th. So Candy's score will not be used. And J.B. Gorman. J.B. Gorman. His score won't be used. So Colorado Kid finished 4 points. And I think Fast Eddie's 43, 42, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. 26 and 4, 30 points for Team 8. Team 9. Danny and Gray. Danny and Gray. 23rd. So Iron Horse. 22nd. So 22nd and 23rd. No, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Danny and Gray, 22nd. Phanomatic. Where did Phanomatic finish? 28th. Hammer Time. 17th. Harris Jessup. 34th. So it's 34th and 17th. Is that right? '34th and 17th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 for Harris plus Hammer Time. 43, 42, 41, 43, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Let me just put a 30 right there so I don't have to keep counting. 29, 28, 27. 27 for Hammer Time. That'll be 37 points for Team 9. Team 10. Devin OG. We'll dollar in. OG. Where did OG finish? Devin OG. 33rd. Iron Horse. 22nd. Dave Little. 42nd. He didn't have any luck tonight. MP Fox. MP Fox. 19th. So MP Fox. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. So it'll be 25 for MP Fox plus. Dave Little got 2 points. So it'll be 27. And then Team 11. That's yours truly. Let's see what we got. All right. Glenn P. did not run too well for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glenn got us 5 points. And the wife finished behind me, so I'm up pretty close to the top. 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. So we got 44 points. So we didn't do too bad. Hell, we in 4th place at 11. So not too bad. We did all right. And obviously, Paul Govier is leading the points. But, yeah, we were laughing earlier. You guys that hadn't got here yet, we were like, what are we going to do if somebody dies on 13? Horrific wreck, driver dies. That's actually one of the rare results on here. Horrific wreck, driver dies. So we're playing the 9 lives. We're playing like every driver has 9 lives. So they'll finish last that day, and they'll start last the rest of the races, but they're not going to die. They're not going to die on our track. Future Memorial. Yeah. The next race, we'd call it whoever died, the memorial race. Yeah. After my 43rd place finish, bottle cap stopped there. Sponsorship with me. How about if they die, they are out for the whole season? No, Sean, we don't want to do that. We want to put them, we want to make them start last every race. We're going to make them start last every race. So before Darla even starts picking numbers, we're gonna do that. I should do qualifying for the next race. I don't get this many people ever for qualifying. That's always fun to do. She's got a bucket of numbers in there, 45 numbers, 43 numbers, I mean. And she just picks them out of a hat, goes with them like that. So that's always fun. It's fun to do. And a lot of people ask me about, hey, how do you do that? And I'll be like, hey, she's hollering the numbers to me. She's in the other room, no computer on. Harbor Inn is my sponsor, says Sean. Harbor Inn, the seafood company. I've never ate there. I've never ate there before. How about the place bottom of the hill from your school? Crown Sterling. The Crown Sterling Chevrolet. How about that? That's a top-notch place to eat. Crown Sterling. G-Puck, I picked up Depends for a new sponsor. G-Puck gonna wear a shirt he's gonna wear a shirt to qualifying. I picked up Depends for a new sponsor because I just don't give a shit. Can you imagine? I don't give a shit. Oh my Lord. Can you imagine? That would be so funny. That would be so funny. I got a mellow yellow shirt I'll wear from the next race. I'll wear my mellow yellow shirt. Crown Sterling's got prices like Ruth Chris, man. High, real high. I gotta take a peel real quick. Hold on, guys. Oh, me. The drill. The drill. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay. Benadryl. When you just can't breathe anymore, take a Benadryl. That's where I just came back from. Ruth Chris. Oh, man. Watch out for Derek. Puts a little dent in your wallet sometimes. Ruth Chris will. Excuse me for that. Dennis Collier channel. Spinner Baseball. I'll have to check it. Oh, the bathroom. I just went and got a pick. What do you call them? What the hell? Benadryl allergy. One side of my car is Krispy Kreme. The other side is Lynchburg Strip Club. Lynchburg does not have a strip club, does it? I don't think so. As of last notice, that's Mrs. Robb. Yeah, Mrs. Robb's in the other room. Yeah, she's reading. She's reading. Lynchburg does not have a strip club, and I could be wearing my Lynchburg hat tonight. Went and got it last night. Not too far from Sean, maybe. Oh boy. But I was thinking today, how in the world did I ever get involved in board gaming? Slag Mr. Yupa. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Master Yupa. And took too many right turns. It cost me. Yeah. And and I'm like, I still don't know how I got here. Hope you're happy, healthy, and well. I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad. That's good. Name. All right, guys. I'm gonna put everybody on the spot here. Name something that you watch on YouTube that's not dirty, but people would scratch their head like, "What in the hell am I watching?" So whatever it is. All right, and I'll tell you mine too. And me and my wife will sit there. Wrestling was a decent show. Okay, oh, that's right. Michael just watched wrestling. Okay, cool, Michael. But my Giants got McKinney. But what is the one thing you watch on YouTube and not dirty, nothing dirty, but it's something on YouTube that people would look at you and be like, "You mean you really watch that?" I'll admit mine. If I have to admit mine first, I will. And I'm addicted to watching it now. What's a pretty strange guy who does streams? I do streams once in a while, Slag. I've been known to do a couple here and there. I watch this guy named Rob. Yeah, Dave is now Dave's the funny guy. Now Dave's the funny guy. And I'm gonna tell you, I watch these. I don't know. I can't even. Oh, you watch Dr. Pimple Popper? Oh, she loves it. I'm not sitting there watching that shit, but on YouTube, not so much on the TV. Um, but I watched this guy. This I don't know who it is. Okay, I can't tell you who it is. They're foreign. Some earwax removal procedures lately. That is wow. I watch these people. I don't know whether Switzerland or where the hell they at, and they're on a big mountain, and they clear a place out and race marbles. They have marble races, and I mean they race them for like I'm talking 800 feet sometime. So I mean they're racing for 2 and 3 minutes. I mean, have you guys even ever heard of them? I'm telling you, the marble races are bad. The marble races are bad. Yes. Yes. Oh man, tabletop Delaware. Bob Ross, you can't go wrong with Bob Ross. Let me tell you a little quick joke about Bob Ross. You know where you know where um trying to think of the town. Exton. Have you ever heard of Exton, PA? It's just above Westchester. Real close. It's out from out down from a turnpike. But it's Westchester, yeah. But have you ever heard of Exton? Big game store there. Maybe. Maybe. I lived real close to there one time. There's a pizza place there, and they've got a big bucket right there taking tips. And one of them says Bob Ross, and one of them says Rick Ross. And you got to just put your money whichever one. One of them's got Bob Ross painting, and the other one's got Rick Ross doing. I don't know whether he's a rap singer or what. So funny, so funny. I don't know. No, nobody mentions. Yeah, nobody mentions watch qualifying. So I guess we won't do qualifying tonight. We'll do it another night. Tips on the fire. I watch on YouTube. Tips on the fire stick. Baseball from Nicaragua, Japan. Wow. Yeah, but I do. I catch this. I don't know, something marble racing. I don't even know the name of it. And then sometimes they'll get going down a racetrack, and then they'll go up this little thing. I don't know what a little thing, and then so they'll race like 15, 20 laps. Something about it. I just like to sit there and watch it, man. It's racing. So hell, I love watching bushcraft videos, ideas to keep the skills fresh. Cool. Cool. I love to go fishing and stuff anytime. I watch these guys catching predators. What's your favorite food? Good night. Love you. My favorite food, pizza. And good pizza I love. Bad pizza sucks. I don't like rising crust pizza. You keep it at the store. Night, Mrs. Rob, Chris said. I do a lot of studying of things. I watch marble racing and darts. No, Michael Peterson watched marble racing too. I thought I was the only person in the world that watches this stuff. Most people will watch it's like foreign to me. I don't understand the words, but it's fun to watch, man. I don't know why. I love to watch it. I follow a guy that he sails sailboats. Okay. And he recently, about a year ago, went from California to Hawaii on a damn sailboat. I'm talking about one of these little bitty sailboats. And I don't forget how many days. What marble racing channel do I watch? Hold on, I will tell you. Fubeca is one of them, I think. Fubeca. I think that's what's Fubeca. But I will tell you more about in just a minute. But I can tell you a lot of the ones I do like to follow. You can actually go to my homepage of my YouTube. But who's a sailing man I watch? I'll tell you that in a minute too. Um, but let's see. Let me see a history. If I look at a history of my stuff, I watched Sam Holmes. Sam Holmes Salem. Okay, that's his name. SAM space HOLMES. Uh, he's fun to watch, man, because I mean he gets going and he just goes by himself. Did you hear that Joe Buck was offered $1 million to voice over sex scenes? Michael Peterson, that's wild. But the marble, I promised to tell you the marble racing channel I watch. Gels, JELLE apostrophe S, marble runs. Gels marble runs. And I've even heard that ESPN's going to pick them up, which is nuts. It is nuts. Rib neutral drop for me. Still not sure why I watch these guys. Someone we're looking for a good career in material production would be great. Things such as graphene. Twitch, I got Twitch too. I'm on Twitch. I'm on all these things. What's this other one right here? What the hell is this one called? I don't even know the name of it. Discord. I'm on Discord. Once in a while, somebody sends me a message. Don't talk on the phone much, man. I'm not a big phone talker. But I text. There's a few people that text me all the time. So it's always pretty cool. It always is pretty damn cool. Wow. I have got to go check out that game that Thomas Morgan told me about. He wants me to look at this wrestling game, so I am definitely going to go look at it. He's been playing it for 30 years, or not this one, but he's been playing another one. And wrestling by Downey Games. I'll have to admit, start from the game one. I have to admit, I am going to watch your Aaron Nola starts. Oh, Michael Peterson. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you his record right now then. Yeah. Derek Dodgers. That's why I was worried last night that, man, oh man, I went 5 hours straight. Sometimes they even put a warning on there. For me, it just says something like, you need to end your broadcast. I have been binge rewatching a bunch of nerdy ass voice actors sitting around playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's awesome. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Michael Peterson. Are you a Phillies fan? He was a stud in my fantasy league. Now this was 2019. This was not like 2016. Nobody is at YouTube. They have robots working. Oh, they got people working, Sean. Trust me, they got people working. People get flagged every day. People get flagged every day. That's why I say, I've always said to you, if you start your own channel, you watch what you do. Watch what you say. Watch everything you do. And that's why I've got so many people with wrenches in here. If I miss something, somebody else will catch it. Yeah. Yankees, Phillies are okay. Better than the Mets. I got you. Yeah, I was talking about robots working at YouTube when they got cut off. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny, Derek. Yeah, it's people working there because they'll send messages back to you, I hear. I've never been flagged, knock on wood, but I'm not looking to. I've got they have good jerseys, especially the red ones. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm about to get me a jersey. Got to get me some more Phillies jerseys. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the off brown burgundy. The robots turned him off. Sean's gonna dig that one into the ground until it's over with. From the Carlton days, nice dark. Oh yeah, that's what I like. With the wild P, the real circular P. Yeah, I like that one too. Old number 21. Was that Carlton's number 21? That don't sound right, man. Sure? 21. $32. It was 32. I thought so. I didn't think 21 sounded right, man. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was 30. Yeah. It was 30. It was 32, Delaware. It was 32. Steve Carlton. Yeah. Yeah, man. I thought, man, I looked at that. I looked at that number when you put it up, and I was like, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. Now, I ain't trying to step on toes, but I was like, yeah, didn't sound right to me. That's really, I forgot what number he was, but 32. Michael Peterson on top of that one. Yeah, go back and watch that repeat if you want to. I tell you what, Michael, you really want some homework. Go back and watch. Yeah, Bake McBride. Yeah. You really want some homework? Go back and watch my Boston Red Sox replay. I wouldn't do that to anybody. Oh my Lord! It wouldn't take you 6 months. The only people that'll watch that are hardcore Red Sox fans that have nothing to do with their day. And go back and watch a whole replay, whole 160 games. But boy, oh boy, I had a lot of the same people here a lot of the days when I played that. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Who had the big afro? Maddox? Yeah, Gary Maddox. Yeah, Gary Maddox. Yeah. No. Boston Red Sox. I did a whole replay. Did a whole season replay of 2018 Boston. Yeah, it was Gary Maddox. Yeah. Bake McBride was 21, but he was talking about who had the which one had the which one? Both of them had afros, but was it Bake? Okay. But Michael Peterson, I used the NPNG Plus game, and I replayed the whole season. Now, a couple of times I got sick, and I just, I was just like, okay, I want to do a game today. So it might be like 2 or 3 games I left off. Probably your lights went off. I can't see you. Yeah, I replayed it on a tabletop game, Michael. Go right to my videos. You got to go back about a year. And I mean, it's got game 1, game 2, game 3, all the way through. Yes, sir. I played them all. Yep. If you're interested in going back and watch it, I'm not going to tell you what happened then if you don't want to know. But yes, sir. I replayed every one of the games, and people watched it. It was NPNG Plus. Yeah, I did. Now I don't want to see. I don't want to. Yeah, both of them had. I thought both of them had the. No, I did not fall asleep. We was just talking. You just said something about the lights turned out. But no, it was NPNG Plus, and that's actually a free game. That's a free game. Anybody wants that? Let me put it on here. You can go. That's Google that right there if you want to. You Google that, and you can get any. Yeah, Oscar Gamble was bad. You can go to that one right there. You can get it free. All you got to do is pay to get it. All you got to do is, but that one's free too. It's got left in, right in, everything. Yeah, and you can get any season they came out with, and it plays lefties and righties and everything. And then after I got it, then I was cutting cards for a week. No, the Yankees wouldn't put up with that anymore. It was man, it was a few people that had old big long big. Uh, was it UL Washington? I think it was UL Washington. I think it was. Let me look and see. It was funny as hell. UL Washington Afro. No, it wasn't UL. Who was it? I mean, he had a nice one, but it won't. MLB player Afro cards. Yeah. ML players with Afros. Oh, here's one. Check this guy out. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my word. What in the hell? Check it out. Hey, Michael, I'll fix you up. I'll put you a wrench out there. All that means is you're a moderator. That just means now say something, Michael. If you say something, yeah, say something, Michael. You'll have a wrench now. Say anything, it don't matter. You'll have a blue wrench. Your name will be blue now. Yeah, yeah. So that means anytime somebody comes in here says something that you don't see looks right, you can do something about it. Yeah, you can do something about it. And once in a while, we get a troublemaker in here, but not too often. We don't get too many troublemakers. Oh man, that's cool. You're fine. You're fine, dude. You don't have to come in here and talk sports. You don't have to come in here and talk. I mean, when you come in here, you can just have had the worst day in the world. Come in here and say, look, scream one time and be like, all right, say what your problem is. Just tell us what your problem is. Sit, drink a beer, and sit down and talk to us. You know, hell, I invite people to come on. I'll split the screen with them. One of these days, I'm gonna get Sean on here with me. I'm gonna have Sean split screen with me, and I'm gonna let Sean talk to you guys. See what he's up to. Jake Fromm, is he fixing to go somewhere? Is he fixing to get drafted? Who's on the clock? The Bills. They must be thinking. But yeah, we don't have any rules in here about what we have to talk about. You can talk about, man, you can talk about baseball, basketball, football. You can talk about uh, whatever. I mean, we we generalize in sports. We generalize in talking about game playing, and that's generally what we do. But it ain't no rule. It's not a rule in here. So you come in here, man, especially if you start being a regular in here, people are going to know you by Mike or Michael or Pete or Peterson or something like that. They're going to be calling you out. Uh, Last Friday night proved there are no rules. Last Friday night. Was that in here? Was it something I did? Last Friday night. What happened? Was it something I did? Last Friday night proved there are no rules. Was it in my chat? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I read a story about the 99-year general in England walking in circles, top race money. Yeah. Anybody wants to see what I did last week? Yeah, I did. I went off on that Mexican place. Then I called them up before that, though, and I went off on their asses. I mean, what? Did you hear about it? No, I had not heard about that. Story about a 99-year general in England walking in circles. Top raise money. Oh, to raise money. To raise money. Called him and cursed him out in Spanish. No, I wish I could have. I wish I knew enough Spanish to do that. But I did. I'm going to give him my best Espanol. Damn right I did. I Espanol. I told him, I said, I'm going to Espanol all over you. And they're really nice people. That's the sad part then. They're actually, they're nice people. They're just screwed up royally. And I was pissed, man. I done drove 20 miles. I was like, damn. And then you messed my food up. And if I'd have been in there drinking a beer, I didn't eat nothing. I came home and this shit was messed up. I throwed it in the damn refrigerator. I ended up getting me a hamburger or something. I forgot what it was. I was pissed. I didn't eat none of it, not one bite. They gave me the wrong shit, and I was mad. Boy, was I pissed. No, Sean, I did not. Tell him the truth. I found it was chicken. It was chicken, and I asked for beef. And I'm like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Patriots gonna get the quarterback now. He did not. He's talking shit now. You see, Sean. You see, Sean. Yeah. See, but they messed up, and I just called. They're gonna get that quarterback right here. You watch. They're gonna get Fromm right here. That's gonna be the man right here. Jake Fromm right here. Oh, and a linebacker. So they didn't take a quarterback right there. I'm wondering where the quarterback's going. But no, they put chicken in. It was like a salad, and I wanted a bunch of beef in it. And they put a bunch of chicken in. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I then drove all the way home. She was like, yeah, let's drive back up there. I'm like, no, I'm not driving all the way back there. I said, I'm gonna give them a little call. And she was like, oh shit. She was like, oh shit. She knew me. Oh man. I don't get pissed too often, but man, don't mess up my food. Please don't mess up my food. You mess up my food, I'll call you. I'll call your wife a name. I will. I will. Is your wife here? Let me call her a name, and then I'm gonna call you the name back. Yeah, I wanted that Mexican food. I came home and I think I had a hamburger sitting in the refrigerator or something. So I was just pissed, man. And I came online. And by the time I got online, I wasn't mad then. I was just like, I'm just gonna carry out my frustrations now. Let everybody know I was pissed. And I was more laughing about it than anything. But I'm in Virginia. And we came online Friday night, and a lot of people, they were like, no, they didn't take a quarterback. They didn't. Fromm's the best one up there now, so we'll see. I don't know. If they can get 1 5th, 6th round, they may do it, but they won't tonight now. But well, so I came online. It was pretty much for me, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna come online, forget about it. Take from State Farm. Have they opened it up? Everything yet? No. In fact, we're one of the last states they're going to open up. June 10th. And don't tell Sean this, but they're thinking about starting school again online. uh, they're thinking about starting schools up online August 1st. That's what I'm hearing. And that way, if they after that take school in, they're going to count some days already. That's crazy shit, man. All I forgot to do my work this week. Oh, geez, Sean. Oh my Lord. That is not going to help you get to the next grade level. That's for sure, man. And I got all over your ass on Monday. I said, why don't you do it Monday? Man. Now, when do they? Oh, did you do it? Okay. Um, when do they give you your next week's stuff? Like, will they give it to you Monday or did they give it to you today? I'm in Texas. They are starting curbside service for things. School is closed in the state until August. Yeah, Michael, they've been doing curbside stuff here for a month and a half. Hell, the Italian restaurant we went to tonight, I called them. All right, we had the race here at 6 o'clock. I called them before the race and I said, have my food ready at 7 o'clock. So I did the race. I got done about 20 till 8. 20 till 7. I shut it down. Me and the wife went over, got the food, and brought it home. We ate, and it was good. In fact, I didn't eat all my food tonight. I had lasagna. Lasagna. It was real good. It ruined my season. I am a high school baseball umpire. It ruined my yeah. I used to be an umpire. Actually, I played a lot of high school baseball, and you know, I wanted to play college baseball so bad. I really did. Um, I had some colleges call my house, trying to get me to run track, and I would not run track for nothing. I did not like track. I didn't like you putting me at a line and just say run to this point just for the hell of it. I think it's nothing to that shit. But I could run. I mean, when I graduated high school, I was 5'7". I weighed about 142 pounds. 18 years old, 5'7", 142. Uh, so, and I wanted to play baseball in the worst kind of way. Nobody could catch me running. Nobody could catch me running. I have umpired for 4 years down here. 2 fans. I um, and I loved playing baseball, and I was undecided what I was going to do, so I decided I was going to go to a junior college. I'm very patient umpire, but let them play ball. Yeah. I decided I was going to junior college and then see if maybe I can move up, maybe go to a larger school. And some larger schools had called me, but I didn't want to go so far away. Um, Tulane, Tulane was too damn far away. I didn't want to go that far. Uh, Eastern Michigan, I didn't want to go that damn far. And it was one other one. Memphis State. I don't sound right. It was something like that. But I may even still have the paperwork at the house. But these 3 schools wanted me to play. I never visited none of them. And I wanted so bad to play either in Virginia Tech or James Madison. So I decided I'm going to sign into a junior college. All right. So I sent my paperwork to a community college just not too far away. I decided I wanted to play it. I wanted to go a semester. I'll actually go a year there and play uh, travel league ball. I wanted to play league ball, travel ball, all through the like mid-Atlantic, like 9 states. My mom said, "Well, we got to get you a car." What's up, Brian? What's up? So we got to get you a car. So she went and got me a little Chevette, little small Chevette, and and me and my brother, he was right much younger than me. We were going camping one weekend, and and we were going on our way to a party. 18 years old, 15 years old, I guess what he was. I'm driving there and I start going too fast. I lose control of the car. I wrap a car around a tree. I break my leg, break my foot. Um, Total loss of car. My brother's, he's all screwed up as far as he had. I mean, have a nice one there, Delaware. Should get good mail tomorrow. I hope so. And yeah, so I ended up wrapping this car around a tree. Not too. It was in Campbell County too, Sean. It sure was in Campbell County, and we ended up going to the hospital, Lynchburg General, in fact, and they had me on the heart machine, uh, and they go to my mom and they say, "Your son is on a heart machine, and we're hoping he makes it through the night." And that was me, and I had a lot of broken bones. My foot was like this, my right foot, where it's supposed to be like this. I done broke it all through there, and so it was straight. And I mean, it was terrible. So, so anyway, I make it through the night. That was a Sunday night to Monday morning, 1985, August 1985. A week before I'm supposed to go to school, start college. And my brother um, broke his breastbone and some stuff. He was lucky he had a head full of hair. There was a lot of glass in his hair, but he didn't have any cuts, and I had many cuts. I wake up Tuesday morning. So 2 days later, I wake up and they tell my mama and dad, they said, "Look, we're going to put him on a ventilator now. We think he's going to be okay." And they put me on a ventilator, and I had a nightmare Tuesday night. I unhooked the ventilator myself. Brian Gorman, it's taking a while for him to download some of the videos, so give him a little bit of time. And I unhooked the ventilator myself. I don't say nothing to nobody. I'm having a nightmare, and believe it or not, I didn't even have a cast on my foot yet. I'm actually trying to walk out of the hospital. The nurse catches me and she says, "How are you breathing, sir?" And I said, "What?" She said, "We had you on a ventilator to keep you going." And I'm like, and next thing you know, they lay me back in the bed. They calling doctors up in the middle of the night on a Tuesday night. Shit, I'm out of the hospital Friday. I come out of the hospital. I have a cast on my whole leg, all the way. I mean, all the way from my crotch, all the way to my whole leg, and I keep it on till Christmas. No baseball, nothing. And I just gave it I just quit playing. Never picked another bat up. Believe that? Never played baseball since. Never picked a glove up since. I just gave it the hell up. Yeah, give it a while. Yeah, I survived it. My brother did too. My brother, to this day, has never said anything really, really mean to me or anything about, "Man, you really," because it really didn't screw him up too bad. But it had me limping for about a year. And about the time I turned 19, I started getting a little bit bigger and all. And the doctor said, "Hey, I think you're going to be okay." And shit, like I say, I was 5'7", I was 5'7", weighed 135 when I graduated high school. I'm 53 years old now. I'm 6'3". I weigh 250. I've grown 8 inches in over 100 pounds. 35 years. How about that? You know who was watching over you. Oh, yeah. You know it, Brian. You know it. My dad, 5'8". My mom, 5'8". But my grandfathers, both of my grandfathers, one was 6'5", one was 6'3". And the one that was 6'5" died before I was born. I never even met him. I got a taller brother, though. All right, Michael. You're going to watch qualifying from the race. And, hey, also raced today, too. Also had a race. Yeah, he's 6'5", weighs about I don't know, 270, 275, maybe 280. Yeah, got a big old long beard, bet to right here. Yeah, I got a picture of him around here somewhere. I'll just wait till he comes one day. I'll let you guys meet him. Yeah, he's right much younger than me. He's only, oh God, how old is he? His birthday's midsummer. He'll be 40. He'll be 45. He'll be 45 this year. So he's a good bit younger than me. You guys would be a great tag team. Hey, we like to go fishing, man. That's what we do. That's what we like to do together. Oh yeah, we go fishing together. But either one of my brothers, I can go fishing with either one of them. I'm going fishing one day next week. I've decided on that. Should have been drafted. Yeah, I should have been drafted in the Army is what I should have been drafted. That's where the hell I should have been. I should have went in the Army. Probably would have helped me a lot better. But Sean's getting together with Ken Castro. I don't know if he's doing any writing for him or anything, but has he actually given you a writing lesson to do, Sean? Ken might be able to lead you just in the right direction. I'm telling you. He might be the one that could lead you to a place, that maybe otherwise you might not be able to find. Especially if you want to do writing. Because Ken has got some articles, man. Jeez. And I would, don't take him lightly. He'll tell you, man. He'll tell you what's going on. Ken lead you the right way. It'd be worth looking into what he's got going on. I guarantee you on that. Boy, oh boy. Wow, what do we do tomorrow? I don't know. Do we have another race? Or do we have more baseball? I don't know. What do you guys want to do tomorrow? Or do we just take a weekend off and say the heck with it and do nothing? What do you guys want to do? We might do another race tomorrow. We probably can pull that off. It drew a good crowd tonight. I'll say that much. Drew a good crowd. Saturday night may not draw as good a crowd, but hell, where's anybody going? She wants to cook out tomorrow night, so I may not have it quite as late. But big ups to I think we might race. Big ups to Alan Shaw, man. I had that race at 6 o'clock so Alan could watch it. He watched it from 11 o'clock to 11:40 his time. So you guys definitely let Alan know, man. I'm telling you. You think about that. I was going to have it at 7 o'clock, and I told the wife, I said, you know what? Alan might want to watch it. Let's make it 6 o'clock. Now I'll be damned. He was in there and watched it with us. I'm like, you know what? That's a bomb. I'm so glad he was in there because I mean, you think about it. The time difference for him sucks shit. I mean, hell, when he gets up at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's 4 o'clock here. He can't watch nothing live here. And then by the time his day's over with, we're just getting going. You know what I'm saying? That sucks ass, man. Because it's not as many people over there doing stuff as they are over here as far as playing baseball, hockey, soccer. And a lot of people playing soccer over there, but I don't know how many of them doing it on YouTube. But man, I give big props to Alan for setting up so damn late. Uh, yeah, you're going to bed. Alan's just getting up. That's it. That's it. So man, yeah, that's why, you know, it ain't like I'm holding his hand, but it's almost like I am holding his hand. It's almost like, you know what, dude, big props to you. I mean, I appreciate everybody on my channel. But when people go out of their way like that to watch my channel, oh shit, man, you gotta give that some thought. That'd be like something, yeah, right now, yeah, that's right. It's 4:15 in England right now. That's it. That's it. And he sat up tonight. We started the race at 6 o'clock. It was 11 o'clock over there. He sat up and watched it up until something till midnight. I was like, you know what? And that was my reasoning. That was my total reasoning for starting at 6 o'clock. Let's see if Alan will watch it. I said, well, if Alan's not interested, I can always push your times back. Now you can better believe I'm gonna have it at least by 6 o'clock so Alan can watch it. He's got a car in there. He has every chance to watch it, man. 8 hours. You got it, man. Yep. And for us, it's 5. I mean, shit, it's only 8:15 for you. So think about that, dude. Think about it. When you get up at 9 o'clock in the morning, right? You get up at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's already 5 o'clock for him already in the evening. That's the thing. So it's hard, it's really hard for him to catch stuff and do stuff live where we can watch it. So, he goes out of his way a lot of times. And he's told me, he said, Rob, and I'm not trying to make fun of him, but that's what he does. He goes, Rob, I'm trying my best, man. And I'm like, you know what? I'm pushing your channel, brother. I'm pushing your channel. He's loving his basketball channel. And yeah, and that's the thing. By that time, it's 5 o'clock for him in the evening. Shit, he's ready to go eat dinner and a little while later, and then, whatever he's got going on. And then, hell, you're just waking up, just stretching out, taking a shower and all. That's what I'm saying. So I have to give my man a little bit of a push here. I have to be like, you know what? Keep posting it. Keep posting. Don't give up. That's what I tell him. Don't give up. Keep showing your stuff. And that's why I push his channel, man. I really do. Because he's got good stuff on his channel, but more than that, he's just a good friend. I mean, he's just a friend. I mean, I got him on my phone. Hell, he can call me night or day. His Status Pro Hoops are good, and he doesn't do anything live. It doesn't work for him live. I told him, oh man, I said, if you ever get to the point where you can do stuff live, people love that because I've done stuff taped and shown it, and it gets looks and views and stuff, but it's nothing like me sitting here playing it, people watching it, and knowing that, like, hey, I see how the way that dice rolled. I saw that 00, which I got another 00 today on baseball. Can you believe that? Every game I'm getting a 00. I don't know what the hell's up with that. Is that like a strange curse on me or something? But every game I've played payoff pitch with this replay, I've rolled a 00. Yeah, you're right, Brian. It is. It's the same difference. Yeah. And I used to work third shift, and I'd go home, and nobody wanted to work my hours with me. Like I'd try to go to sleep, never could. People would bang and boom. You should change your car to 00. That's Amish Elvis's number. He's got Amish Elvis has 00. Yeah, I don't know. Put XX. That's the first one. That's the first one. But yeah, it's wild. You guys, if you catch one that I don't do a 00, you have to leave a message underneath and say, Rob, you no 00s tonight. But I'm telling you, I don't think I've had one yet that I didn't do at least one 00. Somebody was watching it today when I did it today because I played in the plastic. I didn't play it on my dice tower. And a couple of people asked me why I didn't play Premier. Yeah, I've done it before. Hell, Don, I used to do midnight to noon, 7 days a week, and then be off 2 days, and then do it 7, be off 2 days. So sometimes I'd be off middle of the damn week, but I'd be working 7 days in a row, 84 hours. Yep. That shit'll wear you out. It'll kill you, man. It will kill you, especially if you're doing something that's, oh yeah. I did radio for about 6 years. I did it. And then I was going to get into a talk show, and then contract negotiations went sour. So, did you see that part on Key and Peele when he said after the game, we can go dancing. We can go dancing and get it done. Go dancing. Some funny shit. Key and Peele, some funny dudes anyway. It was some funny shit. Really was. Well, I've held you guys here for 2 hours and 22 minutes. Okay, give me the handcuffs. I will unlock everybody. It looks like everybody wants to race, man. So let's plan on 2 more ass clowns, Key and Peele. Let's plan on racing tomorrow then. Let's plan on having a race. It won't be before lunchtime tomorrow. It'll be sometime after lunch. We'll see what we got going on. I'll get your wife to do a qualifying for me, and we'll go to race 2, whatever track it was. I don't even have it right here beside of me, but I've got it in there somewhere. Race number 2. So we'll do that. Might even get a baseball game in the morning off. So who knows? Till I see you guys again, have a great, great night. Be safe. Be good to one another. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. And how do we say it, Sean? And what we say again? Rob, Sean knows my saying by now. This is my saying. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. And wash your hands again. You guys have a great night, and wash your hands again. That's right. Have a great night. God bless. Be good to one another. Watch plenty of YouTube, man. Keeps you out of trouble. Yep, man. Watch the first race, Brian. Not going to tell you how it finished. We'll have that second race tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. God bless. Be great. And if you can't be great, be as good as you can. Have a good one.